Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. On this video, we're going to be doing some work on this Echo backpack blower PB580-T. Now, the problem with this one is it has a bad throttle cable. Now, I do have a good throttle cable from a different model of an Echo backpack blower. So, the problem I'm going to have is that this, let me bring you in over here, like so. The main problem we're going to have is you see how this one's a hook style? Right there, the hook. And this one is just a line with the dot. So this is the carburetor, which came off this this Echo right here. Now I bought another carburetor right here from Amazon that can support the line one. Now in theory, I'm hoping that this carburetor, which goes to a way different machine, should work just fine. So we're going to unscrew this part here because I can't put it on the machine, it'll hit. I got to have it going the right way. And we're hoping that this goes right in there. It doesn't have to screw in all the way. I could epoxy it if it works. And then that should run the machine. I'll have to finagle some stuff, move it up. I'll figure it out. But so we're going to try to construct this and get it going again. Now the only problem with these is this is also the kill wire. So in order to disconnect this whole thing, I'm going to have to go all up in here and disconnect it from the coil. I'm hoping this works. Okay, let's start by getting off this throttle cable here. So, pretty self-explanatory. I believe that is a T30. Where is my T30? Right here on this handle part, no. T27. T27 to remove that bolt there, to slide off this old throttle handle. So, and you can see the whole wire. So, it's probably really shocky. So we'll have to dig that out as we go. But now, all we got here is some kind of clamp to hold it. I don't know if you guys seen that. Just remove this clamp here. Now we got a clip in the back here, which was one on the other one too. Remove that. Now, up in here, guys, we have the ground. We'll remove the ground, which I might have to add one of these to the kill wire so I can plug it back into this, which I could do some wiring to get it done. The kill I could just hardwire back up right there for the ground. Okay, so now that those are out, we should be able to slide that out. Now nothing should be stopping this from, unless there's one more clip on there. Plus I'm trying to remove all three of these at one time. Pull them out one at a time. I don't think this nut's gonna go through too, so we'll unscrew this nut here. Like I said, guys, I'm praying and hoping that this actually works here. That would be amazing. I'm just going with what I had in stock to save the customer some money. And he said, okay, he's not really worried about this one. He has hundreds of them, so I'm like, okay, I'll let you know if it's a success or a failure. I'm wondering if I should even upload it if it's a failure. I think I should, just to show that sometimes things go wrong. So, there you have it. We got the old one off. Now, what I want to do is I want to figure out what this wire is down here, up in here. It looks like a ground of some sort as well. So I think what I'm going to do for now is, seeing how the wire just sheared off, I think I'll just disconnect it for now. And if I need to replace it, I'll take one off another backpack blower. So I'll just remove it for now. That way I could just get it out of here, which I'll do later. But now, the moment of truth is we want to feed this new throttle cable up. And I'm hoping it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the blower like it would normally go. Now I'm going to feed it back through, down and around. I can add it to the little clip later. For now, I'm just hoping length and that this elbow isn't going to affect anything. So we'll grab that, pull it. Okay, now make sure this can move and adjust. Okay, that looks good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got it through at least here. So now I'm going to go back through that hole where they were. Okay, we got that. Now we also need to feed the kill wire through. And the ground wire through. Okay, and that actually goes up nice and pretty there. So now that I got those wires there, I'm gonna, what are we gonna do next? We need to figure out the carburetor issue. So let me take a quick peek and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, so I got the carburetor on here. Now, you know what? Maybe first things first. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do some wiring here. So, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So what I am going to do, I'm going to snip off these two tidbits here. Just snip them off. Since this throttle cable is no good anyways, I want to have some extra wire. So I'm going to snip them off pretty far back. I got one there. And snip this one off pretty far back. Right there. So, now that we got those snipped off, oh boy, do I have any electrical tape? I know you're supposed to use heat shrink tubing or solder to do it 100% professional. But I need a little bit of electrical tape. So let me find that. I couldn't find any electrical tape, which is fine for now. We'll firm it up once I make sure it works. So now with these, this is how I strip thin wire. Is I just heat it up with the lighter and just pull it off. Bam, there we go. Now we just heat it up, bring it down a little bit. Now this is obviously going to go on the kill side because they're matched, male and female. So now we're going to take the other one. And same concept, just go pretty far back. Once we make sure they work, we'll firm it up. So there's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my snippers here, and we're going to start with one wire at a time so we don't lose it. So on the other one, this one is the ground. So we're going to snip it very high up and do the same thing. Oh, there's my lighter. Give it a little heat. It really works good on this thin wire. You can use wire snippers, but for this thin stuff, this works pretty good. And then if you have a little extra, just melt it off. There we go. So like I said, this was ground. So ground is right here, which we use the female end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take them and we are going to wrap them up nice and pretty. And we will connect the ground. We're going to tuck that away so it's not touching anything else. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a piece of whatever tape I do have. I think I have some duct tape somewhere. You know what? Just to be safe than sorry, damn near tripped. We will actually just use a little bit of masking tape for now, just to make sure nothing's touching each other. And I know paper tape isn't that great to use on cords, but like I said, it's just temporarily for now, until I can run to the store. So now we're going to clip the kill wire high up. Want as much wire as we can. Got a piece of paper tape ready. Burn it down. That kill wire was inside a case on the other one, so it's actually like brand new wire. There we go. Now, the other one, which is the male end, that goes into the female end. We're just gonna tie them up nice and pretty. Grab a brand new piece of paper tape. And like I said, we're gonna wrap that up so it's not touching nothing. And connect that. Now, that's quick and dirty, but we're just making sure this thing works. Like I'm saying, you know what? Use what you got. As long as it ain't gonna hurt nothing and the customer's okay with it, use what you got. So now we're gonna put the carburetor back on, and I'm hoping that this is gonna work. I might have to flip it. But for now, we're gonna go one side one way, one side the other way, and just see what happens. So we got T25s to screw in. Just start them. God, if this works, this will be the jury rig of the year. But it'll make the customer happy, and I get rid of some excess parts I had. And you know what? If they're okay with it, and you're okay with it, do it. Make that money. A lot of these things are interchangeable. They make that for a reason. So now that this is going to go up here, so now we're going to pull that out. That should go up in there. And I always hate these ones. They're a pain in the ass to work with. You got to line it up just right. And you only got 2 hands, and you can only fit 2 fingers in there. So you got to finagle it till it's right. There we go. I think I got it. Okay, throttle it. I want to pull that. Oh, fudge. That's not what I wanted to happen. Pulled it right through and didn't go in. And turn the whole knob around. Let me get a flathead. A flathead should help my problem here. Don't worry, guys. Don't get frustrated either. Take your time. You know, you'll figure it out. You'll get it. You may never get it on the first try, but you'll get it eventually. And when you do, the reward is a good running engine. You can't beat that. Never be afraid to, you know, try out new stuff too. You never know what's going to work and what's not going to work. You'll find out, like, you're like, hey, this idea I had actually worked. Or, hey, that didn't work, but now you know better for the next time. So now I'm going to check this out. Okay, so I'm going to have to maybe put back on that, this brass cover piece. And we'll put that on and we'll actually give it a test run and see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and put a new spark plug in there. We got her primed up. No air filter on for now. We will choke it. We'll make sure we are not on the off position. And we'll make sure the throttle's working. It's working. Okay, now I just want to see if she starts up. Let it warm up. There we go, guys. Let's take it outside and see what it can do. Let's put the air filter back on and take it outside and blow some stuff around. Okay, air filter back on. Wires all sealed up right. Let's get this thing going. Get that prime a little bit. Choke it. Make sure we're not on off, which we are. Okay. So, all the test runs came out good. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. PB580-T Echo backpack blower. Now, I know this normally ain't, disclaimer, I don't recommend you guys doing anything unless it's yours. I've been doing this a while, so I kind of knew, what to do and how to do it, and if it would work or not. And, but if you guys want to try it out on your own stuff, recommend definitely doing it. It's fun. It's fun to get something working with what you have. So, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you know what time it is, time to get paid.